Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish. Welcome back again this weekend for episode 5 of Icewind Dale. So, apologies for the late start, but thank you for joining me, and thank you to all of those who's joined us in between since our last episode as well. I appreciate the new follows. And make sure that you also follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Pillow Fort if you use Pillow Fort, and that way you can get updates about things like my delayed start this evening and other streams, that kind of news, so you won't miss out on anything. So last time we finished cleaning out the Veil of Shadows, and we dealt with Lysanne, the disguised priestess of Auril, who had cursed the veil and caused the dead to walk, and who was pretending to be a barmaid here at the root cellar in Kuldahar. And Kreselak told us that our enemy, or the force that was causing all of this stuff to go on, was not in the Veil of Shadows. Speaking of which, you can see here that I have sold all of our junk from last time, and I have identified Kreselak's sword. The barbarian king once wielded this sword to aid him in his conquest of the northern lands. It is not known, however, how he originally acquired the weapon. Most scholars believe Kreselak simply found the weapon in one of his many conquests. However, rumors do persist that the sword was the creation of some powerful wizard and was commissioned by Kreselak himself. The truth of the matter will never be known. Well, we know that the truth of the matter is that it is a +1 two-handed sword or great sword that also gives you plus 10% cold resistance. So, that's cool. I guess they could just go and ask Kreselak if it was that important, couldn't they? So, speaking of the root cellar, I feel like we should probably step down here and tell the bartender that his barmaid is, well, dead, first of all. He may or may not care that she was also a cleric of Auril. Either way, we want to see what he's got to say, right? Should be interesting. We must gather our party before venturing forth.
I'm on it.
Let's see. Yep, basically. It's like, I'm going to need to see a resume. So it says here on your references, yeah, that you're lawful evil. That's going to be a deal breaker for us, I think. Here we go. So his other barmaid has nothing to say but Amelia. But Whitcomb does. We had a disturbing encounter. I cannot remember his voice. I think he was just like generic bartender dude. I was wondering where that fool woman had gone off to. I was worried she'd been taken by raiders, but in the Vale, you say? She said she was going to visit family in Upper Kuldahar like she does every month or so. Yeah, I'm guessing that was probably a lie she told you, so you wouldn't know that, she was a cleric of Auril. She won't be coming back. What? Are you serious? Well, Lysanne may be cold as a witch's breast, but a priestess of the Frost Maiden. Come now, don't jest with what... Look. We can be super mean. Just be like, listen, you jabbering skeleton, she was a priestess and now she's dead. Perhaps you were in league with her all along. What is your faith, Whitcomb? But no. There we go. We didn't want to kill her. We in fact gave her a chance. So, we were forced to fight her. I see. Well, to tell the truth, I suspected Lysanne was something more than she let on. But still, an Aurilite priestess. My. Well, I'll see that her belongings are thrown out and burned without delay. No. Let me stop you right there. Yeah. Wait, do you mind if I keep... There might be some clues in them, especially if they're valuable. It's gonna end the same no matter which one we pick, but I love the kind of funny or selfish or snarky stuff that they put in here. You can see this writing in later games that came from people on this same team. Not just games on the Infinity Engine, but, some of these same people, of course, worked for studios like BioWare later on. So you can kind of see, like, the origins of Snarky Hawk from Dragon Age 2 in this. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us so late. We are just getting started. So, and we will start with, yeah, maybe her stuff contains some clues as to what's going on. Well, alright, I've got them here. Okay. It says here, yes, wasn't anything of importance in them, mostly a few priest scrolls wrapped in an old robe. Snarky Hawk is objectively the best hawk. Absolutely. All I can think of is, you know, you could never be a dragon. Okay. So, here we go. 2 potions of, or 2 scrolls, I guess, of Cure Serious Wounds, Cure Critical Wounds, a Protection Scroll, and a Threadbare Robe. Let's see here. This robe needs to be identified. This does as well. These can go to Sam. So let's see, we've got Cure Serious and Cure Critical Wounds now at this point. So, we'll keep those for emergencies and let him hang on to the, onto the Cure Moderate Wounds, since we have 2 of those and they stack. Now let's see, this Protection Scroll, Protection from Fire. Awesome, that will definitely come in handy later. And this robe. Mantle of the Coming Storm. Yes, so, this seemingly threadbare robe had become dormant upon Lysanne's command, so as not to expose herself as a priestess of Auril. When as much as a single snowflake falls upon the robe, it transforms into a scintillating cloak of white that allows the wielder to float above snowdrifts and walk through even raging rivers with ease. That sounds really cool. Most merchants will not wish to purchase this item, or will do so at a very low price, as they see it as a sacred item of Auril the Frost Maiden, and likely to attract her followers and her displeasure. Well, that makes sense, and honestly, that's a good role-playing element to me, because that's something that would be true to an actual tabletop D&D campaign is, you know, if this is a holy item of an evil-aligned goddess who is known for, you know, sending her wrath down upon those who displease her, if I knew what it was, I wouldn't want to buy it either. So, created during the ceremonies of the coming storm, which is at the onset of winter, these robes are specially created to resist flames and allow the wearer to resist any attempt to stop or hold them. So, priestesses of Auril are naturally resistant to cold, but these cloaks amplify the protection. That means that if you're already immune to cold, you can actually absorb its power, even going so far as to leech the heat from fire attacks directed at the wearer. And it can be invoked to allow you to pass over or through any obstacle designed to hold them, like web spells, ghoul paralyzation, hold person, and the like. It's so very powerful. So here we go. Yeah, +1 to AC, +1 to save against paralysis, 30% cold and fire resistance, very good. And once a day, free action for 4 turns on the wearer. That is pretty awesome. And where does this go? Goes in the cloak slot. Cloak slot, which means that pretty much anyone can wear it. I don't think anybody has a magic cloak yet. So let's see. Who has the worst AC, first of all? Everyone is pretty good. Actually, wow, Motmic has the worst AC. I mean, 7 is still very good. Don't get me wrong. 7 is a good AC. But he has the lowest, so... Yeah, I'm thinking let's give it to him, right? I mean, come on. Paralysis, webs, all kinds of traps and stuff like that that could cause, you know, paralysis or holding of some kind. Caltrops entanglement spells. So that's going to bring his AC down. It's going to make him resistant to being stuck in one place, and it's going to give him protection from fire and ice, which are, say it with me, common damage types for traps, right? Okay. Yeah, I think it looks good on him. So, we will go ahead and give that a save, and then I think that it's time we go ahead and move on. We need to speak with Arundel. So let's go and do that. we've accomplished quite a lot since arriving here in Kuldahar. A number of side quests. We've cleansed the Veil of Shadows, so, hopefully with Lysan's curse listed, the undead at least won't be a problem for the people of Kuldahar anytime soon. They'll have that off their backs at least. Okay. So, Arundel, what do you got to say to us?
You have returned. What news? Does the evil we seek lie within the Veil of Shadows?
No, in fact, it is not connected.
Then the true source must lie elsewhere. I sense this evil has taken great care to conceal itself from prying eyes. I fear that by the time we discover it, it may be too late.
Well, as Cresselak said, knowing where your enemy is not is just as important as knowing where they are. So, while it did take a lot of time and effort to explore the Veil of Shadows, it wasn't for nothing. We stopped Lysan, of course. So, now we know we need to go somewhere else, and we got almost 21,000 experience points, which is pretty good.
There may be a way to find that which does not wish to be found through magical means. However, to accomplish this, I will need your help.
Do we have any other choice?
Then here is what must be done. I need you to find an ancient druidic artifact known as the Heartstone Gem. It is a powerful scrying stone that can be used to divine the location of this evil. Long ago, the Heartstone rested here, within this shrine. The druids of Kuldahar used its power to gain insight on the balance and to look into the affairs of men throughout the realms.
So, to spy on people, then. That's like Greenpeace meets Big Brother.
Then, one day, an initiate of the shrine stole the Heartstone and fled Kuldahar. The young druid had grown impatient with the humble teachings of his mentor, the archdruid, and hungered for power of his own. He disappeared into the mountains, along with the artifact, and was never heard from again.
That happens a lot in these stories, and sometimes it seems viable, right? Sometimes it just seems like, how did you let this happen? Like it's an artifact. We're talking about the single most powerful category of magical item. Did you have no protection spells on it? Did it have no defenses of its own? That just anyone could pick it up and move it? So, I choose to believe that this initiate in question was so trusted by the Archdruid and by the other druids here in Kuldahar that they just never thought that someone like him would do something like that. That must be the only explanation. Otherwise, WTF.
A few short years after the theft, there were rumors of a strange cult establishing a temple in these mountains. It is conceivable that the rogue druid may have been connected in some way with the emergence of this new cult. If so, then it is possible that the Heartstone Gem may still be found within this temple.
You just lined up a lot of long shots for us, Arundel. A few years after the theft, so there's a big gap where the artifact could have gone anywhere. Then a strange cult shows up, so it's conceivable that he may have been connected in some way. If so, it's possible that it might still be there. Gosh. Yeah, that's an important question too. Why did the Archdruid not go or send someone after this artifact immediately? It's an artifact, Like, when these things go missing, they don't go unnoticed. Why did they not send a bunch of druids after this guy?
The temple is rumored to lie in a canyon far to the east of Kuldahar. I have updated your map to help you find your way. Journey to the temple and discover if the Heartstone is indeed there. If so, return it to Kuldahar, and I shall use its power to find the answers we seek.
So, this is a little bit meta. I have updated your map to help you find your way. And, I mean, I get it, but you could have written that so many other ways. Like, let me see your map for a moment. There, I've updated it, you know, with the new location of where we suspect the temple should be or whatever. It would have been so easy to write anything else, but that line conjures this image in my mind of him just waving his hand and like, there, I have updated your map. Whoosh. And because, of course, the characters don't know they're in a game, but Arendelle kind of, like, this line makes it sound like Arendelle does. Like, that's a nod to the fact that it is a video game. He doesn't ask you to get the map out or anything. He just, oh, I've updated your map. Like the auto map is a thing that floats over your head that he can see or something. Okay, well, regardless, we have a quest. Also, 3 of us have leveled up. Look at this. Well, let's just go down the list. Sana, her pickpockets is up to 90 now. That is good. So, Thako reduced. Oh, she's got level 3 spells now. And that plus 10 lore. Nice, nice, nice. She doesn't know any level 3 spells, but we'll get there. So, yes, because this is 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons, this is even before the device of every time a wizard levels up, you get 2 spells to add to your spellbook for free, which has pretty much become standard practice in more recent editions, like 3rd edition, 5th edition. But in 2nd edition, no, there were no free spells for you. Spell slots, yes, no free spells. You had to find those. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And Keishara. Nice. Oh my gosh, guys, look! Finally! You want to talk about some character growth? Do you want to talk about some, personal evolution? Do you want to talk about the development of someone into more than they started as? This right here. Look at this. She has come a long way. She got a weapon proficiency slot. Whew-wee. So it is time to teach her how to use a sling, I think. My goodness gracious. Now she'll have a ranged attack. Bless her heart. Oh, all those saving throws, spell slots. Excellent, excellent. So first things first. So yeah, we still have this dagger that allows her to cast an extra 1st level wizard spell. But she's not currently using that. So now we need to buy some bullets. She's not even proficient with daggers, may never be. We'll hang on to that though in case she becomes proficient. So yeah. We'll stop up here, head back to Conlan's. We're going to buy some ammunition because, of course, you never know for sure what we're going to run into out there. We need some crossbow bolts for Motmic. He has fired off a lot. And it wouldn't be that big of a deal, except it seems like everyone else is using a regular bow. And so, like all of these skeleton archers and things, they're dropping arrows for Sana. We don't really have to buy any more ammo for her. But no one's dropping crossbow bolts for Motmic, so... Okay, let's see. There we go. Bolts, 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 bolts. That's 2 stacks. Yeah, he seems to get the short end of the stick, doesn't he? He's got the crummiest job, for starters. Go out in front of the party and step on traps. Find explosive things. There we go. That'll keep him for a while. And this should tide her over for a while as well. There we go. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And she has some +1 bullets as well to make sure that if we run into something terrible, something with damage resistance, like, say, you know, a dragon or something, Not that I'm saying we will. Alright. Let's head over here to the edge of the map and go explore this next dungeon. This shouldn't take too long, right? It's just an ancient lost temple. A temple hidden in the mountains. You might say Arundel told us a legend about it. Whew. Took a day and 16 hours to travel. My goodness. I hope they slept along the way, because otherwise they're going to be very grumpy. Well, let's go ahead and start with that. Oh. Well, hello. See, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Thank you for coming with me on that. Move out of way, says Verbeeg. For those of you not in the know, the Verbeeg are one of the least types of giants. So they're not too much bigger than a person. They're usually not super smart. So let's see. Oh. How should we confront him here? He seems to be just wandering by. Let's see if we can ask some questions of him at least.
Red Toe has no time to speak with puny peoples. Must run away.
Run away? You're a giant. I do want to ask him what kind of a name is Red Toe, but I mean, we have more important things to talk about. I'm just going to assume he stubbed it on something.
Red Toe running from holy place. He runs so he no die like others.
Holy place? Okay, tell me about these other people who died.
Others inside the holy place. Red Toe not go back there. Not safe for Verbeeg anymore.
Holy place, you mean the temple over there?
Yes, Red Toe was guard for friend priests in the holy place, but then bad priests come, begin killing friend priests and other Verbeeg guards with hurtful magic. But Red Toe's smart. He falls on ground and makes bad priests think he's dead. When they gone, Red Toe gets up and runs from holy place.
Well, somebody in the party, or at least on the riding team, really wants us to kill this giant. I'm pretty smart for a Verbeeg. So tell me about these bad priests.
No, Red Toe done talking. Now he runs. Runs away before bad priests come and kill him too.
Oh, okay. Alright, fine. Go. Go. I'm moving to let you by. Go! There. More statues of a stern-robed figure.
I do not know why Verbeeg is Russian.
Well.
I think it's time for bed.
Ready.
Oh, here they go. I knew it. I knew it. They didn't sleep on the way.
I'm on it.
I am in need of a good night's rest.
Done.
Getting pretty tired.
Yeah, I imagine you are. There.
You have my undivided attention.
I'm on it.
Let's try this again.
Watch me go.
Come on, Marty. Oh! So, Acolyte. He's calling us defilers. I'm guessing this is one of the good priests. So we'll make him Russian too.
Defilers! Again you profane this temple with your murderous presence.
That's my stereotypical fake Russian accent. So here we go. Yes. So yeah. calm yourself. We don't mean you any harm, right?
Silence! Think you that the children of the Forgotten God are fools enough to be deceived by such lies twice in one day? Now you shall pay for your trespasses. Guards! Guards, the intruders have returned!
Twice in one day. Okay, that's pretty funny, though, like, the idea that someone would do that, would just come up and be like, hey, buddy!
Death comes for you.
Oh, whew. At least we stopped him casting that spell.
I'm on it.
Oh. Well, time to kill our first giant.
Comes for you. I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
Whew. Well, didn't want to do that, but... These long halberds, big old large tower shields. Ooh. The statue is of a robed figure sitting cross-legged as if poised in meditation. Its features are the same as the statues outside. What features? Okay, well, they're very on edge. Ooh. More dead Verbeeg. We didn't kill that one, right? Well, by tradition, we have to go left, right? Ooh. More dead giants.
Agreed. Guard.
Death comes for you. Keep myself out of trouble.
Phew. Another one.
I'll do my best to keep
I mean, Verbeeg are not usually like the friendliest of creatures, but I don't want to just kill all of them like this. Unfortunately, I mean, they have a point, right? They're afraid that you're more bad guys. The temple, as you can see, yeah, see, there's more acolytes and stuff as well, has already been raided once today. Which is great news for us, right? We get here just in time for someone else to presumably have taken the Heartstone Gem first. Almost certainly. Ooh, hey. Nice. Let's see what this is. Okay, a potion of stone form. Is anyone using that, or is that in the potion bag? Okay, I guess that went in the potion bag. Sam has that. Yes. Longbow +2 defender. Ooh. Well, now, we needed a magic longbow for somebody, didn't we? Check this out. +2 armor class, +2 to save versus spells, +2 damage, +3 to hit. My goodness gracious. Look at this. And it's faster by 1 as well. Oh my gosh. Talk about an upgrade. Sauna, baby. Whoa. Now that is a good find. That is a good find. A +2 bow that also gives you a bonus to defense? Wowee. That's not the magic bow I remember being there. Probably part of the enhanced edition. Let's see what's in here. Oh, a magic ring. See if she can identify this as well. Ring of Missile Deflection. Missile resistance +10%. Is that what Hatheland's wearing? No, not quite. Who should be resistant to missiles? Who's going to get shot first? Probably Motmic, since he's out in front. But you know what? Maybe Sam? We don't want our cleric getting shot, right? And he's on the front lines. What do you say we give it to him?
Done. Orders.
Ooh.
I'm on it.
That's a lot of dead giants, y'all. And I mean, to be fair, we're tearing through them, but also, like, we're the heroes, right? I don't like it when the bad guys are as strong as we are. Let's see, who has the fewest healing potions? Actually, we'll go ahead and give that to Motmic then.
Agreed.
Let's check out this room. Oh.
I'm not sure about this.
Oh. More acolytes, too. Oh. There's that entangle spell. Well. Fortunately, Motmic is immune to that. Because, of course, he also has this Ring of Shadows, right? He's got, there we go, the Mantle of the Coming Storm. Astrid's the one who has the Ring of Free Action. There we go. I was thinking it was him, but that's alright. History of the North. Oh, hey, we know someone who buys history books, right? Ooh, some scrolls. History of the North, Volume 2. Volume 4. Ooh, ladies? All three ladies.
I'm not sure about this.
There we go. Goodness. So it doesn't matter really if they kind of stand in the radius of the spell, because Entangle doesn't do damage, it just traps you. There we go. If you fail that saving throw, you know. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
I'm listening.
Alright. Well, back over this way, I suppose. The Temple Library. Well, we will preserve these books. Make sure that the bad guys don't get them. At least until we can take them back to Kuldahar. We'll help, what's his name, Girth, add them to his collection where they'll be safe. Oh, I'm so sorry. We don't want to kill you. Oof.
Here I come, and the hells come with me.
Ooh.
I'm here.
Done.
Ooh. Hey, potion of healing. Sam can carry that for now.
Agreed.
This temple's not very big. This room looks suspect, though, right?
Watch me go.
Maybe Motmic can find something here. Oh, yeah, he found a cleric.
Give the word.
He managed to hit Astrid. But that's all right.
Agreed.
She survived. Man, this is awful. Yeah, he just kind of came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Really? I should have known better. I got cocky and stopped looking for traps.
Right then. I'm on it.
Better slow down again.
I'm on it.
Of course, their backpacks are just made up of slots, and then they have a weight limit and on how many items they can carry. And so it's kind of funny to me to imagine them all with overloaded backpacks and just all of these giant halberds and tower shields sticking up from behind them. A second floor.
Done.
Time to turn this one down to size. What do you want?
That was an appropriate line from Astrid. They're not really giving us a lot of chance to search for traps. Ooh! Ooh, that was... That was bad. Sorry. Sorry, cleric.
I'm not sure about this.
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Ready. Done.
We've already stepped on the one trap in the whole place. Aha! Hey! That's what I'm talking about.
Here. Done.
There we go. Everyone who's not caught in the vines, come this way.
Right then.
Oh, a treasure room. Well, these guys hit us first, so we're entitled to some of their treasure, right? Healing potion. What? Oh, yeah, he has all those books. We'll give those to Keishara. Oh, as well as, I forgot about this, skull trap. And protection from fire. Does she already know protection from fire? Do you guys remember? Skull Trap, a level 3 necromancy spell. You throw a skull out and it floats around until a creature comes within 8 feet of it, and then it explodes in a 12-foot radius. That's something. Protection from fire. Complete invulnerability to fire damage for 1 turn per level. Nice. Well, It's the only 2 level 3 spells that she knows. Might as well have one of each, I suppose.
Agreed.
See, Hatheland agrees with me.
I'm here.
Let's keep checking for traps, because I don't trust that... Really? I love how irritated he sounded about that, because I am just as irritated. I'm trying to help you people. Oh my goodness. Really taking my time here.
Yes? We'll see about that.
That new bow's working out really well for her. Oh, hey. Is that +1 short sword of lesser phasing? 10% chance instead of 15. Ooh, +1d2 cold damage as well. Nice. No one's using short swords, of course, but if someone does, later on perhaps.
Watch me go.
Let's give a moment and see whether or not he can find anything. I feel like there's a trap, like, kind of in each of these sort of middle sections. Oop. Well, there's a giant anyway. Whew-wee. Still no traps yet?
Sounds good to me.
We managed to step on every one that we found. Ooh, hey. A magical halberd. Isn't that the second one of those that we found? Ooh, We'll have to identify that later. Once we get back to town, we can memorize a spell for it. Let's come over here and try this last side chamber. Probably somebody down in there, right? No? Oh, okay. Well, then there has to be a trap. Oh, that was close. I knew it. Yes, good job, Motmic. You found it.
Okay.
Phew, and right before we stepped on it, too. That's classic timing. Well, hey, a magic helmet. Now, this is something we haven't really seen. Helmet of Charm Protection. Oh, boy. Immunity to charm and protects against critical hits. So, nice. Yeah, now we really need a spear. Everybody's got something magical. Well, and we could use a staff as well. And then everyone will have some kind of magic weapon. Yeah, his short bow is magical, too. Let's see. So, magic helmet. Yeah, our spear and magic helmet. And that is a talent. That's a real skill. So immunity to charm, so no mind control magic. Who should we put that on? I guess it should be who's the most dangerous person out of everybody that can wear a helmet that we don't want getting turned around. Of course, we don't want Sam getting mind controlled because he is our cleric, of course. That's very important. On the other hand, I feel like Astrid or Hatheland probably is going to do the most damage in the shortest amount of time if they get mind controlled. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking, is that if Sam can break the mind control, then maybe he's the one that we want to be immune to it, so that way we can, if we get hit by a group dominate or something. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How about we give it to Sam? Bam. Nice. It's always a good thing when the cleric is immune to mind control, right? Could give it to Keishara, but she can't wear helmets. Well, I'm sure she could wear one. She won't wear one. Let's say it that way. Come on, Motmic. Find us another trap, my fella. Aha! There we go. Well done. Get the others and move them up behind him while he kind of advances the front line. There's no more side chambers. This is definitely turning into like just kind of a long hallway, which means we're probably coming up on the end of it. Or at least on some other sort of, like there will be a room up here. No more side rooms. Whoop. And oop. Oh no. Well. Y'all take those spellcasters out. We'll take care of the giants here. Phew-wee. And yep, there's the door. Oh, they've all been banged.
Orders? Agreed.
Phew.
I'm here.
check for one more trap. Let's see if there's anything up ahead here. Just kind of inching forward. That's a big old set of doors. A perfectly intact human skeleton lies in repose upon this ornate funeral bier. Skeletal remains appear to have been purposely piled about the base of this bier, and the bones look human. That's all that there is of interest. Oh! The skin of this dead acolyte is severely discolored as if his body had been ravaged by disease or poison. A strange black ichor oozes from a pair of identical puncture wounds upon the corpse's forearm. Yes, yeah, I'm sure. He's fine. He's just sleeping. Identical puncture wounds. Well, we know what that means. Probably fangs. When puncture wounds come in pairs, that means fangs. But the fangs of what? Ooh, this is foreboding. A lava-colored pit with a narrow bridge over it. Last time I saw one of those, somebody said you shall not pass. So, this stinks of a boss fight. That's fair. That could also be possible. Ooh, this is a lot of dead bodies, y'all. That's a different looking dead body. Uh-oh. Oh, what does this say? We penetrated the inner sanctum of the Temple of the Forgotten God, only to find that someone had gotten there before us. The pedestal that presumably had once held the artifact was empty. Of course. Bodies lay strewn about the chamber, indicating that the acolytes and their Verbeeg guardians had put up a fight in the defense of the gem. Among the bodies was the corpse of a man garbed in the vestments of a priest of Talona. That must be him. In different colors. It is difficult to say what part he might have played in the battle or the resulting theft. Perhaps we should return to Arundel and see what sense he can make of all this. So Talona is the goddess of poison, sickness, and disease. So that might be why there was black ichor and oozing wounds and discoloration. Oh, this solid gold pedestal looks as though it were crafted to display an artifact of profound religious significance. The thick layer of dust upon the pedestal appears to be disturbed near where the artifact would normally have been held. Oh boy. Yep. Okay, well, Sam, you handle this. Vial of mysterious liquid. Small green vial contains a small quantity of an unidentifiable liquid. The thick and syrupy fluid seems to be somewhat congealed, yet it is both colorless and odorless. Drink potion. I don't think so. I don't hardly think so. There's nothing else of interest in this room. We have our clues. Let's hurry back to Kuldahar and see what Arundel has to say about this. Because what that tells me is that we're probably going to have to go somewhere else to find the Heartstone Gem. We're going to have to track that down, y'all. We can't just leave it gone. I mean, yes, A, we need it for our own purposes, right? Arundel said. But B, and perhaps most importantly, once again, this is an artifact. This is high-level magic. We can't just, like, not know where it is. We have to track it down, bring it back.
Done.
That's going to be a long walk back to Kuldahar, but we don't have much choice. At least we know we're not too far behind the bad guys, because that acolyte who met us at the doorway and attacked us said that they wouldn't fall for the same lies twice in one day. So, the trail is warm.
I'm on it.
And you know what? They just walked a day and 16 hours again. We know they're going to need some rest. So, we're going to head up this way. And we're going to go ahead and memorize an identify spell so that Keishara can identify that halberd for us. Since we're here anyway, and they already need to sleep. So this is a prime opportunity. We'll find out what that is and if it's worth anything.
It's time for bed.
I agree. Okay, level 1. Alright, we'll get rid of this chill touch. Replace it with an identify spell. We'll grab some rest. Now let's have her identify. Peasant's Reward +2. Okay, so it looks like it's just a +2 halberd, no other special powers, but it does have a little bit of a legend with it. I love when you find a unique item rather than just a generic +1 sword, and it actually has a story. Like, while serving Lord Geldon Adari at the Battle of Hollow Hills, an untrained peasant soldier named Callan fought bravely to overtake and capture an important enemy wizard at extremely high risk to his personal safety. I would say so if he was an untrained peasant soldier and this was an important enemy wizard. As a reward for such incredible, selfless daring on Callan's part, Lord Adari had an ally enchant a magical halberd for Callan. The soldier also received a small plot of land which he oversaw as yeoman for the rest of his days. When Callan turned 60, he passed the magical weapon to his young nephew, Vergarash, or Vergarish. Well. Okay. Let's replace that with another magic missile. We haven't really used chill touch yet, have we? Alright. Let's get back down here and talk to Arendelle. Then we can see about selling some of this stuff. So we won't need all of it for sure. Watch him give us enough experience for someone to level up and they'll get additional spell slots, you know. We'll have to rest again. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot. Huh. Hatheland gets a ranger spell now. What should we do? Maybe Sunscorch? That's basically a laser. Entangle, of course. Also good. Curse. Or how about a Cure Light Wounds? That's useful for everyone, and he's a fighter, so he should be able to heal himself, right? Yeah, because we don't want him to step in an Entangle spell. That would be great if he was the one wearing the Ring of Free Action. We'll start with this. Maybe we'll give him a laser when he levels up.
I'm on it. Oh, you have returned. What news? Have you found the Heartstone Gem?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, this is terrible news. Did you find any clues as to who these mysterious thieves may be, or where they might have taken the gem?
Well, there was this dead Talonite with half a weird Capri Sun left.
The liquid appears to be a form of undiluted snake venom. No doubt this priest of Talona was carrying it for use as a poison. You did well in bringing this to me. This may be just the clue we needed.
39,000 XP. Wowee.
You see, once extracted, venom such as this tends to lose its potency rather quickly, usually over the course of a few days. So it follows that this Talonite must have obtained the poison from somewhere within these mountains. There is only one place where poisonous reptiles could thrive in these cold, windswept mountains.
Same mountains again.
Dragon's Eye. It is a vast network of caverns that lead deep into the bowels of a dormant volcano. The entrance is barely a day's journey from here. I suggest you continue the search for the missing Heartstone Gem there. I shall mark the location for you on your map.
Now see, that sounds so much less meta.
The caverns of Dragon's Eye are fraught with many perils. Tread lightly, and be wary of the creatures that dwell within its depths.
That's it? Thank you, goodbye? Like, what creatures? Arendelle, be specific. What creatures? This is Dungeons and Dragons. There could be anything down there. It's called Dragon's Eye. Arendelle. Is there a dragon? Is there a dragon in Dragon's Eye in Dungeons and Dragons? Oh boy.
Done.
Oh boy.
I'm on it.
Let's sell these books to Girth here. Yeah, he pays pretty well for some of these. And less well for others. That's really strange. That almost seems like a glitch, doesn't it? When he'll just randomly pay 1 gold for some of them and then 60 or 30 for another one. That's kind of odd. Oh, okay. Maybe it's because he already has? No? No? Huh. Well, whatevskis. Let's see.
I'm on it.
Let's head back up here to Conlin. We'll offload the rest of this stuff. And then I guess it's on to Dragon's Eye. Which doesn't sound foreboding at all, right? The bowels of a dormant volcano deep within the mountains. Tunnels, fraught with many perils. Now, whenever someone uses the word fraught, you know they mean business.
Done.
Let's offload all of this junk. It may seem like individually these 5s and 15s aren't really much, but of course they add up over time. Now he's only giving us 2 because we sold him a bunch. We're glutting the market. There we go. That's almost it. Now whatever Keishara is carrying. Oh, the halberd. There we are. Okay. Well, I remain very interested in some of these magical items, a few of which we can now afford. But of course we keep finding magic items too, and so it's like I'm really hesitant to buy something when I know that maybe we could pick something up that's even better. But of course, that's always the dilemma, isn't it? It's kind of like healing potions. You always save them because you might need them, which means that then, you know, when you take 3 or 4 damage, you don't drink one. And so then, by the end of a campaign, you'll have a bunch of level 20 characters, and you'll have 10,000 healing potions, because you never drank one, not even once, because you might have needed it later. What do some of these do again? This helmet is +3 to AC, immunity to sleep and fatigue, that's not bad. This is a sling, which means Keishara could use it. And it's a +1 sling like the one that she has, but it's a +4 versus giants. Spear of Wide Ash is pretty attractive because, of course, Sana doesn't have a magic melee weapon yet. It's a +3 spear, and 5% of all hits cause an additional 1d6. Several of these are quite good. Like this mace, the evil spider crusher of doom. I'd like to get a nice staff for Keishara as well. This is a +3 quarterstaff. But of course, ideally, she's also a wizard. Like, if we're going to have her wield a magical staff, rather than just one that gives her a bonus to hit and damage, I'd like for her to have something that casts spells or gives her a bonus. Well, we have enough to buy one, but we're getting ready to head into another dungeon as well. So, let's see. This is going to be the closest way out of town once again. We'll head this way. Let's check out this Dragon's Eye place. So, we have a dormant volcano. We have caves. We're going underground. That means we could find, almost anything. There could be evil dwarves down there, like Duergar. There could be, dark elves. Could be drow. Could be kobolds, goblins, maybe? Oh, here we go. Dragon's Eye.
After a day's journey through the mountains surrounding Kaldahar, the small band of would-be heroes finally stood before the towering crag of rock that marked the entrance to Dragon's Eye. Somewhere within the depths of the volcanic cavern lay the missing Heartstone Gem, and perhaps with it, the answer to who or what was behind the disturbances in Kaldahar.
So there you have it, folks. We've completed Chapter 1. Welcome to the beginning of Chapter 2, where things are going to get a little more interesting. So we've fought the undead, we fought an evil priestess, we have fought giants, we fought some goblins. Now, well, anything could happen next. Oh, but what's going to happen next is ice trolls. Okay.
Ready.
Well, let's just start there, I guess.
Yeah.
I have our archers attack this one in the back. Yep, they are, they're nasty little guys.
I'm not sure about this.
There we go.
Done.
Oh, another one. Great.
That comes for you.
Now, trolls, of course, are extra nasty because they can regenerate. They recover health. So, you'll see these bodies lying here. It's possible that these trolls can get right back up after a little while and attack you again. Now, of course, if it actually dies, it's dead. You know, if you get experience points for it, that's it. But some of these, if you don't kill them with fire or acid or something along those lines, like necromancy, that sort of thing, then they may very well get right back up on you. Well, talk about a warm welcome. And here we go. So now we are fighting lizard men. I love lizard man, tough lizard man. Ooh, and that one's a cleric. Or possibly a druid.
I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
Whew! Lizard man shaman, my goodness. Hey, some alchemist's fire.
I think it's time for bed.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be needing rest soon.
And of course, because it took so long to get here.
I'm on it.
I'll have to come and rest again.
Getting pretty tired.
Should have bought that anti-fatigue helmet. Man, I bet all of you millennials in the audience could use one of those, right? I know I could. I would wear that ugly horned monstrosity 24/7 if it meant getting rid of these dark circles under my eyes. Okay, everybody back in the cave. So we just kill a bunch of lizard men and then abruptly leave, go 5 feet outside, take a nap, like we don't care, and then just come back in. So either these lizard men, who presumably saw all of their dead friends up here at the front, are going to be like, these are the stupidest adventurers in the world, or they're going to be like, that's super intimidating. Ooh, that's a big map. Well, we'll start with this little room first. Let's see if there are any traps on these treasure chests. Nothing yet. Ooh, some magic. Oh, and some crossbow bolts, finally. After all this time. Alright. He can come back here and show the guys what he found. So, some water star gems. A dagger. Some magic arrows for Sana. A mace for her to identify. Oil of speed. That could be very useful. Replenish his bolts there. Antidote. Hey. Who's got some of those? Not sure. Sam can carry them for right now. Those are going to be very important, I don't doubt. Because after all, we chased a Talonite priest here, right? And we know that this is supposedly the source of the poison. So we should expect to fight enemies that can poison us here. Protection from normal missiles. So this doesn't protect you from non-magic or from enchanted ammo or from spells. There we go. But it can protect you from just regular arrows. Another 3rd level spell. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. What is this mace? Just a +1 mace. Okay, no problem. And some +1 arrows. Nice. Well, shall we continue on? Ooh, more lizards. Get him. Get him. Get him. Kill the tough lizard men. Whew-wee. They come in groups, don't they? Lizard men don't get enough credit. Ooh.
Time to turn this one down.
Death comes for you.
Kill with brash.
There we go. They tend to fight in groups, and they're actually not usually evil. They just only care about survival. And survival a lot of times means killing adventurers who try to kill them first, quite often. Okay, it looks like that's a dead end. Yep, no going on this way. Oh, no. Okay, it loops back around. But a lot of times they're painted as stupid and barbaric. And the fact is that just because they live in a swamp doesn't necessarily make them unintelligent. That's for sure. I mean, after all, they can use magic. And they do. And look at that, we're taking some consistent damage here, too. Nothing has really threatened us that much so far. So, we've got to take these lizard men seriously. Ooh. it is a little funny that they use the same spellcasting sound effects for the lizard men as they do for everyone else. Because then it's just like this lizard man shaman has this stentorian voice where he's yelling in Latin.
I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
Looks well before a woman's wrath.
Someone over there just said, "I still have hope." Okay, that's good, I guess. We'll come back and find you in a moment. I want to check out this other tunnel, make sure we're not missing anything. Captive villager. Oh. Don't worry, we'll save you, guy. We'll be right back. Hang on. Oh no, bombardier beetle. Oh yeah, they spray acid. Not great. Not great. Dislike.
Time to turn this guy down to size.
Hoo-wee. Oh hey, Sam leveled up. Look at that. Okay, reduce those saving throws. Oh, there we go. Level 4 spells. That's what I like to see. Check that out. Now we have access to all kinds of good stuff. See? Blood Rage, Cloak of Fear, Cure Serious Wounds, of course. Death Ward, Defensive Harmony, Farsight, Free Action. That's great. Holy Power, Lesser Restoration, very important spell. Mental Domination, Negative Plane Protection, Neutralize Poison, that's what we need. Protection from Evil, from Lightning, Recitation, and Unfailing Endurance. Well, we know what we're going to be up against down here, and if we can save those antidotes, then we need to. Just like with any smart adventuring party, if you have spell slots, use your spell slots first, if you're in a safe place to do so. And things like potions are for when you run out of magic, because you never know when that'll happen. What's this? Oh, looks like those beetles already got a lizard man. Where are we now? My goodness. These are some large caverns indeed. Okay, looks like that is as far as we can go, though. Now we'll head this way. This should loop back around to where we were before. Ooh, wraith spiders. That's not good. Dislike that. Kill that really quickly. I know that it's, like they're not really big on the screen, but at the same time, I forgot about there being spiders in this one, so there y'all go. And I will put a, oh, and that's a sword spider. Ooh, even worse. I will put a trigger warning on this video when I upload to YouTube. Oh my. Oh, there's a lot of them.
This one's mine.
Hatheland don't care. He ain't afraid of no spiders. What's over here? Over now. Oh, we have to come at it from the other side. Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's go to the other side. Then we'll cross this little bridge. That must have been awful. Imagine being that guy, right? Oh, is that a phase spider? Yep. Ooh, yep, they can dimension door. Whew, they teleport. We do not like that. But imagine being this guy. Like, there's just a bunch of spiders over here, like, waiting on you, and you just die looking at them. My goodness, what a haul. Let's see. Oh! Oh, no! Remember this? Remember that name, y'all? Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Well, we'll give that to Keishara. Wraith spiders, no, they are not actually undead. They can phase. Not the same as a phase spider. They're called wraith spiders because they're, like, difficult to see. They're camouflaged. They move very silently. If I remember correctly from my 2nd edition lore, although don't quote me on this, I think that they can sort of, like, magically camouflage themselves or turn invisible. Yeah, the phase spiders are the ones that can teleport, and they also have, like, human-looking faces, which is really terrifying, so... Okay, arrow of fire. Nice. Acid arrows. Very nice. And what's this? A broadsword. Oh, yeah. Yeah, very much so. Think of the, if you've ever seen the Rankin Bass version of The Hobbit, it's those spiders, except they can teleport. So, Eravane. Yeah, this is the elf that we met back in East Haven, remember? An excerpt from his journal. Tomorrow, I will attempt to climb through the mountains near Kuldahar Pass. In a way, I feel like I should help Hrothgar and the others in their investigation. After all, they have very little protection should monsters be in the area. Perhaps my brothers are right. We elves were not meant to interfere in the world of men. These lands may once have belonged to our people, but that was long ago. It is the territory of the wild, ragged barbarians in the 10 towns now. Why resist the tide against us? Those who do often turn to the darkness of war and conquest to reclaim the lands that we once ruled. It is an endeavor doomed to failure. Oh, there I go again. Corlin, help me, I'm starting to sound like Cousin Zahn. Oh no, I forgot about that. Oh wow, so that is a reference to Baldur's Gate. You can meet an elf who will actually join your party. Yep, exactly. Yes, that Zahn. You meet him, he is trapped in a horrible spider dungeon. Kind of like this one. And he is famous for his pessimistic attitude with classic voice lines like, "We're all doomed." So Eravane was apparently Zahn's cousin, and whereas Zahn actually managed to survive the horrible spider dungeon, unfortunately it seems like Eravane did not. So, well... Rest with the Seldarine, our friend. Oh! More teleportation spiders. Hey! Keishara leveled up. That was totally from that spider, but we're going to pretend like she got so upset over Eravane's death that she just, like, went Super Saiyan. Let's see. A 2nd level and a 4th level spell slot. All right. Nice, nice, nice. So, 2nd level. Let's see. We really need to start using more of her magic. I'm tempted to memorize Knock, but we should leave that to Motmic. Maybe a Stinking Cloud. Let's go with another Aganazar's Scorcher. 4th level, of course, she doesn't have any spells yet. Oh, and that's it, I guess. So, now, back around where we were before. Whew-wee. What an unpleasant place, right? And yes, the human face teleporting spiders, of course, don't help. What's this? Ooh, carved steps. Oh, a lizard king.
Peoples, what are you doing? Cave belonging to Lizard King Lisbon. Me.
Belongs to the lizard king, huh? Do you have a deed for it? It's gonna belong to the dead lizard king unless you tell me what's up. Oh man, that's so mean. So, how did you get this cave?
Ixunome bring us here. She call us.
What do you mean? Also, who's Ixonome?
Not our queen. She queen of the snakes. Lizard King do Ixonome's tasks to get food for his people. Village provides us much food.
Well, that makes sense to me. Human flesh is pretty tasty after all. God, I've never picked that option. I feel like I want to come through here with an evil-aligned party and just choose all of these horrible options and see what happens.
Lizard people starving. Lizard King must make things right and serve Ixonome to help his people. You interfere. Cannot allow this.
Okay, well... That sure is a lizard king. Alright, folks, this is a boss fight. So, let's treat it like one. Bam! Have some magic missiles. How about this? Ooh, they all walked right into that, didn't they?
Something wrong?
Oh man, that skull trap got everybody. Good job, Keishara. That's the first time we've really seriously used magic in a fight. And man, it made a difference, didn't it? Wowee. Okay, well. Elixir of Health, Potion of Fortitude, Scroll. Spine Sheath +1. Ooh, a dagger. +5 to hit, +1 damage. My goodness. The ghastly name of this weapon is taken from its first owner's fondness for burying it in the backs of his enemies. The long stiletto blade was designed specifically to punch through armor. The assassin Bellador of Kalimport used this weapon to kill dozens of people before he succumbed to the poison of an easily bribed servant. Well, folks like that often come to a bad end, don't they? On the other hand, Motmic is just using a +1 dagger, so this is a huge upgrade. +4 to hit. Nice. Very, very nice. Wow. Okay, well, so first things first, let's explore this room a little bit more. We will, we'll explore it even more thoroughly here shortly, but I think that it sounds like we need to go back for those captives. Let's see if there's a tunnel heading off this way, maybe. Or if this dead ends. Okay, actually it looks like this is the whole room. Okay, in that case, Motmic, you want to take a look at this giant snake statue? Oh boy. Some gems, a bunch of gold, antidotes. Oh guys, I think we just found the best treasure. Do you see what that is right there? Do you see that? Do you know what that is? It's really good. Monster summoning. Well, that's also pretty good. Detect evil, great. Monster summoning, good. But this, anybody want to guess what that is? Take a look really close at the icon. There we go. Yes, exactly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well. So, Skull Trap was pretty good. But I think this is going to be even better. Alright. Now let's see. Magic boots as well. First of those we found. Boots of the Fox. Alright, AC +1 increases your speed by 40%. Very nice. So, these gaudy red and green boots were worn by the rogue Elfham of Perrywine. Elfham was a pickpocket of exceptional talent who pressed his luck by taunting his victims shortly after taking their loot. After being caught twice, Elfham invested his money in having these boots made. Of course, Elfham came to an untimely end when he picked the pocket of the notoriously ill-tempered Red Wizard of Thay, Zane Morabdell. Elfham stole a pouch full of gems off of Zane's waist and danced off into the crowd, shouting, "Why don't you try to chase me back to the Priador, Baldy? Ha ha!" Zane, quietly fuming, promptly summoned 4 invisible stalkers and commanded them to kill the idiot in the red and green boots. Well, that's a story and a half. So, who should we give these to? Increased movement speed. The +1 AC, of course, is great. But the movement speed is really the standout treasure here from these boots. Everyone moves at about the same speed. Like, that's non-canonical. Of course, halflings and dwarves don't move as quickly as humans, and elves move faster than anybody. But in Icewind Dale terms, at least, they all move at about the same speed. So, to whomst should we gift the gift of speed? I keep thinking maybe Motmic, but of course that's the role player in me going, dwarves are slow, and like I said, that's not the case here. Maybe one of our warriors so they can charge quicker? That's kind of what I'm thinking. You know, Astrid has that ring of free action. What if we gave them to her so that she could charge really fast through, like, web and entangle spells and get people on the other side? How does that sound for a strategy? Because I'm thinking either her or Hatheland would, make the most use of these to just run up on somebody and stab them. Yeah, see, because this way, not only can they not slow Astrid down, but also, like, she's going fast. Yes, exactly. Okay, well, goodness gracious. Oh, also, there we go. We'll organize these too. Let's go save these captives, because yes, while 9 out of 10 captors may agree that there's no hurry, that they're fine with waiting, I don't know that the captives would agree. Oh, there's Astrid way out in front, look at that. Man, death does come for you, it comes quick. Look at that. She ran right the heck out there in front. Bam! I feel like these lizard men are like the first enemies we've really encountered that kind of legit carry cash. Oh, wow. Thank you for saving us from the icky lizards. I'm gonna go home now. Bye-bye. Okay. Unless there's not like a leader that we talk to or something. I guess we would have had a different conversation if we'd come down here before we killed the Lizard King. So yes, after killing the Lizard King, we encountered a little girl in front of a decline leading to a deeper level of Dragon's Eye. She thanked us for killing the Lizard Men and told us she was gonna go home. I mean, that's just laying it out. Okay, that's the doorway. Let's go up here and make sure that there are no other captives. Yeah, whoever said I still have hope, they're gone. God, yeah, completely trauma-free slavery and cannibal capture. Right? Man, okay. And we've got some level ups, too. Looks like Astrid, Sauna, and Motmic. Awesome. Well, let's give them their just due. Okay, saving throws, Thaco, hit points. Oh, she might break 100 next level. Very nice. Level up, 95. Oh, she got a weapon proficiency. Cool. And she got a level 2 spell slot as well. Let's see. Can't put more points in spear or bow. Two-handed, of course, for spear. Huh. I'm not really sure what to do here. We have no choice but to give her something different, something other than what she's already got. We keep finding these magical halberds, but we also have sold them. Oh, man. Well. I really don't know what to do here, folks. What weapon proficiency should we give Sana, do you think? She's got a ranged weapon, of course. She's using our longbow, and she has a really good one. No reason to switch. Can't dump any more points in spear. We've sold all of our magic halberds. I guess we could give her halberd. I would feel a fool to do that, but that way if we find another one, she can use it. Or we can give her something like, katana, scimitar, short sword. We definitely should give her something that nobody else has got. We did have that, +1 phasing short sword, and it was quite good, and we sold it also, and I hate that. I wasn't planning on this. I was thinking, we'd put another point in here, but maybe short sword, just because Motmic already has dagger. Yeah. I think either halberd or short sword. I'll let y'all pick, though, because it makes no never mind to me. No, whether we put it in halberd or short sword, I'm gonna feel a fool. Just because we just sold a +2 halberd and a +1 short sword with cold resistance, so yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning towards. Also, we've sold fewer really awesome short swords than we have really powerful magical halberds. So maybe I'll feel less bad about this. Okay, now Motmic, and it looks like he leveled up in fighter, I think. So, ooh, he got a proficiency slot as well. Nice. Okay, well, he's rank 2 with dagger, rank 2 with crossbow. So, let's see. We'll give him another rank in single weapon style. Max that out. And let's see, she got a 2nd level spell slot, I think? Yes. So, she has a strength, she has a luck. Let's give her a resist fear. There we go. Down, down, down. Oh, well. More lizardmen. Who could have seen this coming? This map is also going to be quite large. Well, let's go left, as is tradition.
I'll do my best to get myself out of trouble.
Time to trim this one down to size.
Man, Astrid is out there. If we could get Hatheland a pair of boots like that, too, our front line would be way out in front, I guess.
Comes for you.
Ooh, a troll. Gross. Ah, see, there we go.
Here I come. The hell's coming.
So this is what I was talking about before. See, it's almost impossible to kill a troll. They were beating the crud out of it, but it still has 1 hit point, right? So what we're going to have to do is... Fine, here we go. The person who has all the flaming oil. Let's give that to Motmic. What else is he carrying? Potion of Freedom, Potion of Invisibility. Okay, well, we'll change back in just a moment. We're going to finish off both of these trolls here. That's why the lizardmen are giving us this flaming oil, you see. There we go. Now they're actually gone. Ta-da! And Hatheland leveled up out of that, too. So yeah, we'll hang on to that flaming oil, and that's what it's going to be used for, so we don't have to spend spell slots killing the trolls and finishing them off. Because that could get pretty tough on our resources pretty quickly.
Done.
Thankfully, the lizardmen have been kind enough to supply us with all of this. Ooh. These trolls hit hard. Fortunately, a flaming weapon or a corrosive weapon will also work. So that means that, like, we have these flaming arrows with Sana. Now, we don't need to use them right now because we have been supplied once again with this flaming oil. But we'll have Hatheland do it this time. But if need be, there we go. We do have some flaming weapons that we can use. Flaming sword or something like that, a corrosive axe, any of that sort of thing can also be used to finish off a troll if it deals the last blow. Which is great. That is very handy. Oh, more trolls. Great. Yeah, a flaming weapon would be really wonderful right about now.
Time to trim this one down to size.
Okay, well, can't get to the spider for the trolls, so... There we go. We'll just clear the way. Yeah, see, wraith spiders have that, like, incorporeal type thing going on.
Switches work then.
Now this time, I think I actually am going to have Sana use a flaming arrow. We can switch her her ammunition down here. There we go, see? Just switch her back and forth. Because I also do not want to waste a flaming oil when that can be used as an area of effect attack.
Done.
Because that's very important too. So if there's only one troll... Let's see. Back this way, I suppose? Oop. Get him, Astrid. Astrid don't care. That is a lot of enemy spellcasters, though.
Do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
There we go. Thank you for some more flaming oil.
I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
Alright. Well, you just have to take the, what is it, the Messy Criticals perk? Let's see. Here we go. Motmic leveled up again on. This time it's in Thief. So, let's see. There we go. We need to improve his sneaking. Excellent. Okay, dead end that way. Is it a dead end over here? Yep, looks like it. So, back up this direction then. Man, these are some big caves. It's no wonder they hid the Heartstone Gem down here, right? We'll be lucky if we find it, I feel like. Ooh. Hello, lizard man.
Well to fear a woman's wrath.
Astrid's kill count is going to go way up from these boots.
Sure about this. I'll do my best to keep myself
Ooh.
out of trouble.
See, that's why phase spiders are so dangerous, the way that they'll just teleport to your backlines and hit your spellcasters or something. Quite nasty. Also, no one's a fan of the sound that they make.
I'm not sure about
Sorry to walk y'all right into that poison gas. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, it's fine. Ooh,
I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
they're fine. It's okay. Whew-wee. My gosh. They really have an infestation down here. These lizardmen should call somebody.
I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
Time to trim this one down.
Thankfully, their little stink cloud doesn't do that much damage.
You will do well to fear a woman's wrath.
Oh, there's a person. Who made it this far? Was it one of their captives, perhaps?
Here I come. Hell's come. This one's mine.
Whew, that was a long way to go, man. That was a lot of beetles to make it down this far, though. Who was this guy that he got this far into the dungeon? Oh, well, he had a magic axe and sword, so I guess he was somebody. Ooh, hey, battle axe +2 defender. Just like that bow, +2 to AC, +2 to hit, and 10% missile resistance. I think that's a big ol' upgrade for Hatheland. And longsword of confusion +2. All right. So it's a +2 sword, but also 25% chance to confuse the target. Folks. So this is just a +1 longsword, a +1 battle axe. So of course we know he's going to get the battle axe. So there we go. Excellent. Excellent. Now Astrid is only using a single weapon. She has a longsword +1. Since Hatheland got the axe, I say we give her the sword. Because, to be fair, I also would be confused if this woman just raced up on me out of the darkness and started beating me. So, like, that seems realistic. Here we go. Quite a bit of cave left to explore. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, Oh no, indeed. Well, she's got her armor spell on and everything. Right. Yeah, like I'm worried that at any second she's going to show up. Well, folks, I think it's time to cast a cure spell, right? Let's see. She doesn't have a whole lot of hit points. I think a cure moderate wounds will do it. She got hit pretty hard. There we go. Can't have our low HP wizard be taking a beating like that. Ah. 2 trolls. Could get them close together. Man, they hit like a dump truck. Do trolls. Oh, there's that confusion effect. You hear the little tweeting birds. Hatheland's got it. There we go. He's on troll duty. Ooh, I hate the sound the spiders make. Sword spiders are nasty. They have bladed legs, is their gimmick. Oh boy. More trolls. Love it. Oh. Weapon unusable. Oh, she ran out of ammo. There we go. That's why we pack extra, folks. Chuck it. There we go. Notice you don't get experience points from them until you actually finish them off. Oh, to 3rd level. Gracious. Well, we have found the bottom anyway. That's another way you can actually sort of like cheat and tell that you haven't actually successfully killed the troll yet. Is if you don't get XP for it, it's not dead. Sana will get this one. Shoot him! Ready? Shoot him!
I'm on it.
Oh, gracious. I'm so sick of trolls already. I'm not sick of the fact that they give us 2,800 experience points, though. I will say that. I should just leave those flaming arrows on. But I'm afraid I'll accidentally forget to change them and then, like, use them up. That's why I'm switching them every time. I would rather take a couple seconds to do that than to, like, accidentally just use up all of our flaming arrows. I feel like I missed a section over here. But, no. There's no way to get down here. So that is it. Okay, well. So now's where it starts to get really good, folks. Here we go. Where's our little door icon? To 3rd level. There we go. Have to go around the path. Around the outside. Around the outside. There we go. Now we must gather our party before venturing forth. Really, guys? Come on. Oh, and here we go. This is the part I was waiting for. To have come this far, you must be seeking death. I will grant it to you, interloper. What? Where's that voice coming from? Doesn't sound like it's coming from a skeleton. Keishara, if she had been the one talking rather than Hatheland, she would probably know. Do not concern yourself with my true form. This is my servant. He acts as my eyes and mouth. And now he shall act as my sword. Well. Okay. Let's try an Aganazar Scorcher. Y'all are gonna love this. Oop. No, don't go that far. Oh my gosh. Am I casting the wrong spell? Oh, it's because it's Burning Hands. That's Aganazar Scorcher. There we go. Boom. It just goes on and on and on. All of these horrible monsters. Perhaps one of these. Folks, this is where it gets nasty, by the way. Whoops.
Orders? Agreed.
Time to trim this one down to size.
Kite it. There we go. Get the last one. Hoo-wee.
I'm listening. Done.
Well, folks, Keishara leveled up out of that. Oh my. A blast skeleton. Let's maybe not. Because otherwise, you see, Snillic Snowball Swarm, so it deals a cold damage AoE. Phew! Oh, and some more spell slots just in time. I think maybe another fireball is in order, don't you? Oh, well, we actually took some damage that time, folks. For a second I wasn't sure if Keishara was going to make it. She might have gotten knocked out. She had to kite that white around in circles there. So, yeah, we are 3 floors deep into Dragon's Eye. Still no closer to finding the Heartstone Gem, really. We don't have any new clues. But we have met this fellow who speaks through an undead lieutenant spell. And man, he had a whole army down here. That was rough. So, yeah. We're going to have to rest a little bit, I think. And then pursue this fellow and figure out exactly what his motivations are and what kind of powers we're talking about, because that is no mean feat to have that many undead under your command. Oof. Yeah. That's always a danger as well. Resting in dungeons, of course, comes with its risks.
I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
We'll try that again. There we go. That's a little better. So, we've got some investigating to do that's going to take us even deeper into this dungeon, but that's going to have to wait until next weekend. when I hope that you'll join me for some more Icewind Dale on Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York and Miami time here in the U.S. And I hope that you'll subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed already. Check out my YouTube channel as well, which is linked below. And you can like up this video there when I upload it sometime tomorrow. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Pillow Fort and Facebook. And that way you won't miss any announcements like about my late start tonight or any other streams that I might be doing and so forth. So I hope to see you there. And, man, this is a lot to think about. This is a lot that we've come through. So you can look forward to even more action next time. And things are going to get spooky. Things are going to get explodey. Things are going to get rough when we come back for episode 6 of Icewind Dale. So until next time, as always, thanks for playing.